Did you know that in a single year, the world produces over 368 million metric tons of potatoes? That's enough to cover a football field with a pile of potatoes over 4,000 miles high. Potatoes are a staple food in many cultures, loved for their versatility and nutritional value. They're rich in fiber, vitamins, and minerals, and they're delicious to boot. Whether mashed, boiled, baked, or fried, there's a potato dish for every taste. And the beauty of potatoes is that they're surprisingly easy to grow. So if you've ever considered growing your own potatoes, you're definitely in the right place. Growing potatoes starts with, well, a potato. But not just any potato, a seed potato. Now, you might be wondering what a seed potato is. It's simply a potato that's been grown specifically to be replanted. It's important because it's disease-free and ready to produce lots of new potatoes. Choosing the right seed potato is crucial. Look for ones that are firm, not shriveled, and have plenty of eyes or sprouts. These little sprouts are where your new plants will grow from. But we're not done yet. Before you rush off to plant these little gems, there's one more step. Cutting and curing. Yes, you heard right. Cut larger seed potatoes into chunks, each with at least 1 or 2 eyes. Smaller ones can be planted whole. The next step is curing, which means letting the cut sides dry out for a couple of days. This helps to prevent rot and gives your seed potatoes a head start. Once your seed potatoes are prepared and cured, you're ready to start planting. Now comes the fun part, planting your potatoes. You can either plant them in a container or directly in the ground, and we'll cover both methods. Let's start with container planting. The beauty of this method is its flexibility. You can use anything from a bucket to a bag as long as it's deep enough for the potatoes to grow and has sufficient drainage. Place a few inches of soil at the bottom, position your seed potatoes, and cover them with more soil. As the plants grow, continue adding soil until the container is full. This method is excellent for those with limited space or poor soil conditions. On the other hand, if you have a patch of land waiting to be utilized, in-ground planting might be the ticket. Dig a trench about 6 inches deep, place your seed potatoes every 12 to 14 inches, and cover them with soil. As they grow, you'll need to hill the soil around the plants to protect them from the sun and encourage more growth. Now let's talk pros and cons. Container gardening offers mobility and ease of harvest. Just tip the container over. However, it does require more frequent watering. In-ground planting, while more labor-intensive, provides more room for the potatoes to grow, potentially leading to a larger harvest. But remember, success doesn't solely depend on the method you choose. It's about understanding your environment, the resources at hand, and your willingness to nurture these plants to fruition. Whether you choose to plant in a container or in-ground, the next step is the same, caring for your growing potatoes. If you are finding this video informative and helpful, don't forget to show your support by giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and hitting the notification bell. Your participation is invaluable and greatly appreciated as it helps support the channel and allows us to continue creating content that empowers you on your health journey. Don't forget to check out the links in the description for products that promote a healthy life. Let's continue with the video. Growing potatoes isn't a set it and forget it kind of deal. You'll need to take care of them as they grow. As your potato plants start to flourish, the secret to a good yield lies in hilling. Hilling is a simple process of piling soil around the base of your plants, covering the stems as they grow. This not only supports the plant, but also prevents the potatoes from being exposed to the sun, which can turn them green and toxic. Now, potatoes are susceptible to a disease known as potato blight. You can keep this at bay by rotating your crops each year and not overwatering. A healthy plant is your best defense against diseases. When it comes to harvesting, timing is everything. Typically, you can begin to harvest once the foliage has died back. Carefully dig around the plants to avoid damaging your potatoes. Remember, freshly harvested potatoes should be cured for a couple of weeks in a cool, dark place to toughen the skin and extend their storage life. With these tips, you'll be on your way to a successful potato harvest in no time. Growing your own potatoes can be a rewarding and fruitful endeavor. Pun intended. We've covered the basics: picking the best seed potatoes, choosing between container and in-ground planting, caring for your spuds as they sprout, and finally, the joy of harvest. With these simple steps, you're well on your way to becoming a potato-growing guru. Remember to subscribe and check out the links in the description for more gardening tips. Happy planting!